Once upon a time, deep in a forest, there lived a girl named Nima. Every day she'd wake up before sunrise and walk into the woods. But she wasn't just any girl. And the forest wasn't just any place. See, Nima was special because she could walk on glowing paths that appeared just for her. Each path shimmered with a different name, a different person she'd meet that day. Sometimes she'd walk with a famous actor and they'd discuss the best way to make their next movie even better. Sometimes she'd walk with a scientist who'd teach her about the galaxies swirling above them. There were so many paths, and she had so much fun. But one day something strange happened. As Nima entered the forest, she saw all these paths, all these names, and she hesitated. She wanted to walk down one of them, to talk with someone, to be with someone, anyone. But as she stood there making her decision, the paths began to blur together. All the sounds and the colors mixing until she couldn't tell one from the other. Suddenly she knew. She couldn't keep comparing herself to all these people, their accomplishments, their passions, because in trying to be like them, she'd forgotten to be herself. She took a deep breath and stepped off the main path into the undergrowth. There was no glow, there was no name, just the sound of birds and the feel of solid ground beneath her feet. And though it was just a faint trail, it felt true. So she walked. And truth is brighter than applause. As she walked, she began to notice small sprouts poking through the dirt, struggling to grow. And with each step she took, she reached down and planted a tiny flower. At first it was just a single bluebell, then a patch of forget-me-nots. Then a whole forest of blooming flowers, all in her favorite colors. She stopped measuring herself against everyone else's glowing paths and started growing her own way. And soon others started walking this unnamed path too, planting their own flowers, being their true selves. They weren't as famous or as smart as some of the people on those other paths, but they were real. They were authentic. They were true. And in the end, that's all that matters. After a while, the forest looked just like a child's drawing, a mosaic of glowing trails made of stones and flowers, each path unique and beautiful. And Nima realized she didn't need to lead the way. She just needed to find her own path and trust that others would follow. Because when you stop comparing yourself to others and start being yourself, you inspire everyone around you to do the same. So the next time you feel lost and alone, like you're just walking someone else's path, remember Nima and the forest that found their rhythm by embracing their differences. Remember, you're not behind, you're becoming. Walk your way. Thanks for watching. If you like this story, like and subscribe so you don't miss any more. And if you're still thinking about which path to choose, remember, your path is enough.